And good morning, everyone. Running a little bit behind schedule because I got slightly distracted watching some videos on YouTube and completely forgot to start the mod pack. So we're just sort of waiting for that to load up now as I switch over to game capture, and hopefully it will pick up on my screen at some point. Hi, Saul. There it goes. Slowly loading in. Yay! We're back. So, I don't really have any particular plans for today. I was online a little bit and I gathered up some stuff for some of the next machines in the quest lineup. And I also made a dragon horn to keep the fire dragon in. Otherwise, I would be very worried about him going hungry. Nope, off my shoulder, please. Thank you. And this way, with the dragon horn, once he starts growing more, I can get him in and out of the house without having to worry about tearing a wall down. Because that wouldn't be very fun. Let's see, what else did I end up doing offline? Not a whole bunch. I ran some power cabling under there, so now all those machines work. And then I added another farm plot down here. That way this one can be strictly growing the Inferium essence, and that can be for the different magical crops and stuff. Yeah, aside from that... Oh, I did... There was an incident. Oh yes, I also did this. I made another farm plot out here, and I've got canola and hemp growing in it. And then the only other thing that I did was expand out the roof on the stable here. Because if you remember, a while back, we went to the dungeon island that was up here. Well, apparently some of the little blaze things that were inside of it escaped and decided to come over here and visit. And through some odd circumstance of events, they ended up going after some of the animals, or some of the animals that I had in the barn got in the crossfire. Yeah, it was a bit of a thing. Hello, Nightja. Thank you very much for the host. That's fine. Hosting is always appreciated. And then when we were going through the Twilight Forest, we ended up getting some of these. Picking up stuff from loot chests and dungeons and that sort of stuff. Okay, that's a full claim thing. There is a very annoyed cat sitting outside of my door. So, hey Bloodshard! So I apologize if you can hear her meowing. Okay, so that's all those claimed. And one of the other things that I wanted to do today was try to get into some of the Tinker's Construct stuff. Thank you very much for the host blood. Not entirely sure why alerts aren't popping up. There the sound came up, but I'm not getting a visual on it. Huh. That might be something that I'll have to try and figure out later. Yay for technical difficulties, but thank you very much for the host again, Bloodshard. What was I doing? I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off, because that's what I always do. Okay, 112 bricks. I am one short. Tell me I have more clay in here? Apparently not. Okay, well we're gonna run out real quick and get one piece of clay. And try not to drown in the process of doing that. Or get eaten by a sea serpent. This would be a great time to remember to carry a shovel in my inventory, but why would I do something like that? Did I just hear the dragon? Oh, okay, he is in here and awake. Hello there, friend. I have not decided on a name for him yet. If I'm being perfectly honest, I kind of got distracted and forgot. I do have a list of suggested names to go through, though. So we shall see. Are you hungry? You're okay hunger-wise so far. There we go. And for now, I'm going to put you upstairs. Because you are cute, but you are also kind of loud and annoying. So he's just going to hang up there for now. Not that that really helped much, because I can still hear him quite clearly. So the next step is to make the coke oven. Coke oven makes coal coke and creosote oil. Coal coke is pretty useful, but creosote oil is actually required to progress. You'll need treated wood for a lot of things. To get steel, you need a blast furnace, check quest book, chapter, ores, alloys. Ores, alloy, and smeltery T1. So we need 27 coke bricks. Which is bricks, sandstone, and black iron. Hi, Mama. How are you doing today? Pardon the voice cracking. Not entirely sure what's going on with that. I'm doing all right. It is a pretty busy time at work currently. We're trying to get all of the end of year stuff closed up. Coke brick. Okay, could just do that. I'm going to need a lot more brick. So in that case, time to go clay hunting. That's what I was just grabbing, is a shovel. And I might actually put the little dragon down in the basement. Come here, buddy. You can come hang out down here with the skeleton horse. There you go. They're cute, but as he gets bigger, those roars are going to get very, very... Oh, I have more bricks. Huh, I forgot that there was another stack of 64. As they get bigger, those roars are going to get very loud and annoying. And I'm currently kind of trying to decide whether or not I'm going to stop his growth cycle at tier 3, or if I'm going to have at least one of the dragons progress all the way to... What are you doing? There we go. Progress all the way to tier 5. Because the tier 5 dragons are absolutely massive. And I don't think we've run into a live one yet. But that's their skull. Or at least that's the skull of a tier 5 ice dragon. The largest ones that we've personally run into so far, I think, have been tier 4. But either way, if I do end up letting them grow that large, I'll probably have to move them into the mountain over there. Oh yeah. As just a comparison, this is about his skull size now. Compared to that. So yeah, again, we'll see how things go and kind of decide from there. Once he gets up to tier 3, we'll kind of see where progress is, and I don't think so. It's been happening pretty often since we tackled that island over there. That's what the spawners in that little dungeon area were spewing a lot of. Okay, so copper wire is cutters and copper plates. I have cutters somewhere. There's 3 copper plates. At some point, we'll start making upgrades for what of these can be upgraded. But for right now, with the amount of stuff that has to be processed through being relatively minuscule, it hasn't been a major concern. I also wanted to try to get into some Tinker's Construct stuff today, because at some point I do need to go into the Nether to collect cobalt and ardite, which means I need a pickaxe that will mine cobalt. LV wire. That's super glue. 6 planks, wooden gears, which are just sticks. I have some super glue cells. There's that going. Wooden gears. Do I have anything? I have silicone in there currently. Alright, silicone is gone. Ouch. And LV wire. Not that I'm really looking forward to going into immersive engineering. But it is a thing. Copper coil block, which is just the wire coils around iron. I can put you over here since I'll need you for something later, probably. Iron. As I get distracted going off down another path. Okay, so kinetic dynamo. Immersive engineering has few but very distinct power generation options. For your basic power, your best bet is a kinetic dynamo. It generates redstone energy using a windmill, water wheel, or improved windmill. Right-clicking the kinetic dynamo with one of those items will attach them onto the generator. All sides of the block, excluding the top and bottom sides, can have at least one of the kinetic-based items on them. Okay. So that's 8 silicon plates, 8 iron plates, copper gear, basic control circuit. Okay, so there are those. There's 4 silicon plates. Need 4 more. 8 iron plates. Iron rods, which is iron in a blacksmith's workshop. Unless I wanted to make a rolling machine, which I don't have cobalt, so that's not really an option at the moment. Or a metal press, which is a multi-block structure that I don't really feel like dealing with at the moment either. So methane, iron ingot, burner, hammer, and pliers. And you guys can all go back in there for now. And it was burner, wrong button, hammer, and pliers. Pliers are currently in there, and the hammer is in my inventory apparently. So there are those 4. 2 copper gears, which would just be 8 copper. Oops, that's the gold. I should probably consider finding my gloves. My room is actually surprisingly cold. There we go. That's better. We'll see how many times having the gloves on kills me. You guys can go up there for now. And then basic control circuits, which is transistors. Circuit plates is polished. I have some circuit plates, okay. I should remember this recipe since I've had to make so many of these. 2 gold, 4 iron, 2 paper, 1 redstone. Basic control, transistor, needs the punch. Okay, there's some transistors. And basic control. Circuit. So, which crafting table? Hello. Okay, advanced crafting. Kinetic dynamo. There is that. Also have an option for a thermoelectric generator. LV wire connector, terracotta, and copper. Terracotta is clay blocks. Which, again, means I'll need to go out and collect more clay. So while I have the shovels in my inventory and actually remember to do that, I'm hoping that I haven't completely cleared the clay out of the bays around the island, or the mainland that I live on. There was some over here, and it looks like there's more over there too. So that should be fine. I do need to, that's one of the things that I need to get in the nether is some soul sand and nether wart so that I can start making some potions. Because water breathing would be nice right now. Or at least a helmet with respiration on it. But I don't have a full enchant setup yet. Because it's not the traditional method to make a enchantment table. I don't think. That's rock. I'm actually a little surprised I haven't ended up having a sea serpent show up around here. They seem pretty rare, though. Just like I don't think I've found any sirens yet. Which is a little worrying, because I do think I need some of the siren scales for something. No, you're immersive engineering. Open computers. I don't think I have a space for. You guys can just sit in there. And I'm not entirely sure why I have a bucket of lava in my inventory. I collected it for something. I need 2 more. Can't for the life of me remember what I'd collected it for, though. Unless it was for the smeltery. I don't know. It'll all get figured out eventually. I do agree with with what I've heard some people say about this pack. Words are a thing. That you end up going so many stages down the rabbit hole that you can't remember why you were going down it in the first place. So a windmill is windmill blades 8, which is treated wood, so I actually need to set up the It's been a long day already, Sol. I'm just gonna blame it on that. Wrong chest. You guys go in here. Oh, it's been so long since I've done anything with... That would require... That's a good idea. But that would require being smart enough to remember... I mean, I do typically keep a pen and paper around here, but it would actually require being smart enough to write things down rather than just doing my usual, oh yeah, I'll remember what I needed that for. Nope. There was a... Coke oven is the first important machine you will need to create in order to proceed with immersive engineering. Its functionality is simple. It will heat up coal or blocks of coal without supplying it with oxygen, creating coal coke, a carbon-rich fuel. More importantly, this process creates creosote oil, which is used as a preservative for wood. Similarly, you can also burn wooden logs into charcoal with this oven, albeit with a smaller yield of creosote. To form a coke oven, arrange 27 of these blocks in a 3x3 cube and right-click one of the sides. Center blocks with an engineer's hammer. Easy enough. Ouch. My shoulder is giving me so many problems today. Engineer's hammer. 3 iron, string, and 2 sticks. I need 2 planks, thank you very much. And I need a saw, which I have in my inventory currently. And to those of you who are curious, yes, I know that the mouse cursor is still off, but I haven't found a immediate way to fix it, and in all honesty, I tend to forget that it's occurring, so it just hasn't really been a major issue in the list of things that I need to get done over the course of a day. So I apologize if it bothers you. It'll get fixed at some point. Maybe. Or I'll just be mean and leave it there to annoy people. I could do that too. And there we go. So I should go grab some coal. Was it coal that it needed? Yeah, coal. And get that started processing. Okay. That's going and should be fine to run on its own for a bit. I will end up having to hook a tank to it at some point. Oh yeah, you guys won't fit in there. You can go in here for now. But to really progress with anything else down this line, we need to wait for the treated, or to get enough creosote that we can make treated wood. But the thermoelectric generator, heat conductor, lava bricks, which are just bricks around a bucket of lava. I have 2 bricks, but I do have the ability to make more. Helps if I put it in one that actually has fuel in it. In the meantime, while we're waiting for that to cook, fermenting barrel, which is wood casing, 6 Inori plates, and a lot of logs. Which I did pull some, but apparently I didn't actually turn them into plates. Unless that was for something else, but oh well. It's easy enough to make more Nori crystals now that we've got this thing. Was it 8 to make the lava bricks? Yes, 8 to make the lava bricks. So for now, you guys can go back in there. I'll come get you eventually. Hi, Muddy. How are you doing today? So there are those. Fermenting barrel. The crystallized canola seed is used to create crystallized oil. One canola seed can be converted to one crystallized canola seed in an atomic reconstructor. Okay. That's hemp. Where would I have canola seeds? That's actually additions, so if I had them, they would be up here. And the rain has finally stopped. Yay! Nope. I'm doing alright. I'm a little bit all over the place today. Crystallized canola! If you're still not satisfied with the power that generates, place the refined canola oil on the ground and throw in a crystallized canola seed to make crystallized oil. Using canola, you can make a simple yet effective power generation system for natural resources. To do this, you first find some canola plants. The canola you get out of them can be used in a canola press to make canola oil. This can be used in an oil generator. It displays the amount of power. For starters, you can use a fermenting barrel to convert canola oil into refined canola oil. Okay. So I need the canola press. Sounds like there is something suffocating outside of my house. Fermenting barrel. I'm wondering... Does the canola press take power? Yes, it does. Okay. So you guys come with me. We're going back upstairs. And we are going to break you. And, goodbye, piece of birchwood. Take some more of the flex duct. The canola press. I'm probably going to end up having to move this chest. I'll just put it over here on the wall with the junk chests. Stay. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, that connects. Oh, no, it's canola, not canola seeds. Now the question is, where's the refined canola oil going? It is ending up back in the pipe. Let's see, this is thermodynamics. Okay. I will be the first to admit that this is not a mod I'm terribly familiar with. So forgive me as I'm kind of trying to figure my way through stuff. Or I could do a multi-stage system, move the canola oil into a tank. It kind of does, yeah. Okay, until I can figure that out. This is going to be a bit of an ungraceful system. There's that. Then that apparently doesn't like to work. But at least I can continue to process the canola oil now. So at least we have that going. How do I get you into the fermenting barrel, though? Unless... Okay, I'm going to try making one of the servos. So that's 3 iron plates, 4 red alloy plates, glass, and 2 more. There are probably far more efficient ways to do this sort of thing. Right, or would I need 2 servos? I don't know. Have you extract from there. Okay, so when I had it connected directly across, it was working. But for some reason, the fluid was, or the refined was feeding back into okay, can't do that. Can dump it into there. And again, it's trying to feed back into here. And I'd have to do a little bit of investigating and see how to set up. Just put you in the wrong chest. Set up that system, because again, the whole thermal dynamics thing isn't a mod that I'm terribly used to. That's going to bug me, though, until I get it figured out. For now, though, we're going to put that on the back burner. And go down the forestry path with making a squeezer. And I do already have all the materials for that laid out. Let me just clear out my inventory some. I'll just throw you in there for now. I should probably check up on the hunger of the dragon. No, I need dragon meal. What did I do with the dragon meal? There it is. And I put him down in the basement, that's right. Oh yeah, definitely needs some food. "11 days old. Already the spots are coming in on his wings nicely." And I should probably eat something myself before I end up starving. I'll probably just keep some food in my inventory. That would be the smart thing to do. Yes, it is an absolutely adorable baby dragon. It's also a very loud baby dragon. Okay, what had I been oh, okay. I was talking about in-game hell. Not outside of game. And I did eat. I had toast. Okay, so there's that. Seed oil is a liquid introduced by forestry and thermal foundation. It can be created in a squeezer by squeezing seeds and nuts. It's mainly used to produce cooking oil and craft certain items in a carpenter. It can also be used as a fuel in a biogas engine. Seed oil can be transported through liquid pipes, capsules, buckets, cells, and cans. Well, I mean, not just toast. At like 5 this morning, I had a sausage biscuit. But I'm not a terribly big eater in the mornings. I do for the most part.